Alright, we are out at Rudd Pond in Millerton. We're going to throw this jig around. Just got this jig rod and took it out to Stissing yesterday and caught a nice sized fish. Learned a lot about jig fishing. So we're gonna see what we can find. The last time I was here, I did almost all Senkos with some frog mixed in, and caught a bunch of little dinks. Seeing if we can size up with the jig. That's the plan. Sizing up. There's that dissonant noise again. What the hell is that? I heard the same thing at Pine Plains. The stissing. What is that noise, dude? You know what I think that might be? Is the wind blowing on my fishing rod. I think that's what that sound is. That's funny. I wonder, like, back there, you know, that looks like froggy water. Alright, well, getting nothing so not too hot for the GoPro again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up past the landing, which means I need to huff it, so I'm gonna turn this off. Taking a little break in the middle here, just curious what happens if I throw the jig in this open water. I don't even really know how deep it is. Alright, unfortunately, right when the battery ran out, as I was reeling in, caught a fish on the jig. So we missed it on the camera. It was like a pound and a half, like worth measuring. So unlike the dinks we caught the first time here, the jig does seem to be working. But perfectly timed to miss it due to battery. Gonna have to watch that closer in the future. But we're not getting skunked and the jig's working because it is getting us bigger fish. That's the important thing. It is just 5:15, so I think we just keep doing what we're doing, you know? And hopefully we'll get something on video. Just working these weeds up and down. So funny that it happened right as the battery, like same cast. Like I cast out, the battery runs out, I hear the beeping. I'm like, oh shit, and then I reel in, boom, smashed. I was gonna try to like get the battery hooked up while I had the fish, but because I was weighing it and it was out of the water a while, I decided just to let it go. Wasn't that big anyway. But good confirmation that the jig is jigging. Whoa. Whoa. Damn, dude. I got some top water action. Top water. Maybe I should throw the frog, I guess. Huh. Apparently they're interested. Seemed like a small guy, though. That was a big bite. Whoa, whoa. Jesus. Okay. Notice the stick. I wonder if there's like a drop off or something. That's why I got that bite. Could explain why the water kind of feels different too. All right. Yep. Just another little one. But hey, another one offshore though too. Oh man, right through your eye. Well, I didn't get to hold that one up because I felt bad. His eye was hurting. But caught a fish, so that's good. Wouldn't necessarily call that one a dink, but probably like a pound, 1.1, something like that. That's what I guess. I'm switching back and forth between out a bit and by the shore. Both have been working, so at least right here out a bit, because it's maybe more shallow or drops off, or I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know the contours of Road Pond as well as Stissing. Look at that wake. It's right there. How's that a bug? Oh, this is fucking dope right now. Pond is very calm. See, like that. That was definitely a wake, but it looked very surface. But I don't know. Was that a fish? Was that a bug? Who knows? Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, looks like this guy must have been caught before. This little guy. But, you know, still a fish. Thank you. Oh, that was a bite for sure. Something right around that area really wants this, but does not want to get hooked. Probably just a small guy. Making lots of bites right here. Hooked up my trailer. That tells me it was probably a little guy, but that's cool, man. Do your thing, little boy. It's nice out here. Holy crap, look at that. Look at that sky. You see that? Whew. Now we just need to catch a hog. Man, I was getting a lot of bites right here, but it seems to have slowed down a bit. I might move closer to the launch. I don't know if I'm going to stay out till sunset, because I got to get home to the pup. But man, when Rudd Pond is calm, holy crap is it nice. Jesus. Curious what a little topwater action does here before I take off and get back to the pup. This walking frog is basically a whopper plopper. Well, I caught 3. I'm going to do a couple more casts and then call it, get home to the pup. Man, is it beautiful out here. Wow. One more before I go. One more before I go. Feel bad. I would stay out longer, but I feel bad for the pup. He's been in the crate a while. Okay, last cast. Come on, make it count. Big hog, big hog. Alright, so second time at Rudd Pond. First time with the jig. Caught 3, 2 on camera. I wouldn't say they were dinks. The last one was probably a dink, but the other 2 were like decent fish, over a pound. Alright, catch you all next time.